Well, the next guy we got that committed was Cade Denhoff. He's a big guy. He's a 6'5", 225-pound defensive end from Lakeland Christian Academy in Florida. Yeah, 225 doesn't sound real big as a defensive end. Now, who knows? He'll probably be, I would assume, somewhere around 240 maybe by the time he gets to Clemson. And then they'll obviously want him to put on a little more weight as they're assuming he can, keep his edge, keep his speed, keep his agility, that kind of thing. He just, what I kind of see when I see this guy's film is he just got too much for his competition, too much for his private school competition. He just kind of overwhelms people for the most part. His highlight is absolutely riddled with plays where he is in the backfield and passes man almost immediately after the ball is snapped. You'll see that a lot in this. I'm assuming you probably see the same film that I saw as well. He gets his hands up really well. He bats the passes down. He disrupts the passing lanes, which is a good thing to be able to do. He wraps up well when he goes to make a sack or a tackle. And he's a real versatile player. He lines up at wide receiver and he's on the kickoff team as well. I think you kind of mentioned that a little bit earlier. So he definitely needs to come in. He'll benefit obviously from Batson's efforts as far as the strength and conditioning goes. Maybe take a redshirt year, something like that, to get a little bit stronger. But he's definitely got the ability. Like you said, he's a really long player. He might be 6'5", but his wingspan is even longer than that. He's got a lot of ability. He can eat up a lot of space. It's going to be really good watching what he can do. Why are you grinning so bad?
Well, you said, like I said, I haven't said it yet. But
you said it early. You said it earlier to me.
Hey, I'm not telling you any of my secrets. I'm not telling you my analytics before. But this guy has 7 minutes 30 seconds of film, of good film. And so obviously he's got a lot to work on, and it could be the competition that might be hurting his stock there in the rankings. But don't really look too much at the star capability. But look at 6'6", 215. Now the problem with 6'6", 215, as you can probably see from the film, is that he's basically a tight end out there or a wide receiver out there playing defensive end. And so that's a little bit of a concern because the Clemson Tiger linebacker core was very lean this year, and they all kind of got down to around the 235, 240 range. So you're saying he's about 20 pounds off of being a linebacker. So he's got a little bit of work to do if he's going to stay at the defensive end position. And the defensive end position is pretty stacked too. But this guy has a ton of film of him playing special teams and also, as you can see right here, playing tight end and outside wide receiver because of that 6'6" frame. But one thing that really stuck out for me was just his length, his ability to get in on tackles when it seemed like the running back or the quarterback was going away from him. I really feel like he can take up about 10-yard radius around him because of his long arms and his long stature of 6'6" there. He really can, well, I say 6'6", 6'5", excuse me, 6'5", 225. I was looking at Jake Brennenstuhl.
I was going to get you there.
6'5", 225. So he's a little off. That's a little better. That sounds better. 225 is closer to that linebacker position, but still a little bit off of the defensive end position for sure for what you would normally see for Clemson Tigers. But a good bull rusher, fast to chase down to the outside, got long arms, can grab you. And like I said, he's just a great overall all-around athlete, somebody that I think is going to, I don't know what position he's going to end up at, but he can really do anything as far as I feel like he can play just about anywhere, offense or defense, as far as like a position group like wide receiver or tight end or defensive end linebacker. He definitely can go either way. It just depends on what Clemson wants to do with him in the weight room, really.